Hey guys, so welcome back to our Banyo series. And just to give you an overview kung bakit natin ito ginagawa, this is actually being shoot here sa CR. And dahil I wanted to share things, and this is actually my comfort place to discuss matters, opinions that is happening around. So let's get it on. So our topic for today's video is actually pertaining to the ban of TikTok in the US. So just to give you an overview, binan nga si TikTok sa US because of some concerns with the data privacy and security of the users in the United States. And I think it was banned already or turned off already in the US last January 19. So marami talagang impacted with this movement. So, ano ba dapat natin pag-usapan with this one? Actually, I wanted to talk about what would be the impact of TikTok being banned here in the Philippines. Paano pag sa atin nangyari to? Yan ang tamang question for this topic. On my end, I think number one kung tinitingnan dyan is ano ba yung ginagawa natin in TikTok? Ano ba yung benefits ng TikTok sa atin? And also, ano yung disadvantage ng TikTok as a user? Diba? So, number one kasi everyone is monetizing contents in TikTok. Not just monetizing the contents, but also ano siya platform na siya not just for social media, but also to sell things, to sell product, to sell your service, your talent. Diba? So, ang dami nang nagagawa talaga. And pag natanggal yun, definitely maraming users, social media influencers na mababawasan yung source of income nila. And unfortunately, may mga kababayan din tayo na parang nag-TikTok live to earn extra money for their, supports. Hindi naman kalakihan, pero alam mo yun, yung nare-receive nila from the gifts being sent by their viewers. Like for example, si Ice Cream Yummy. Diba kumikita siya na malaki doon. And also yung mga nag-voice, what do you call this? Yung parang pag binibigyan mo ng gift, ina-enact nila yung gift na binigay sa kanila. So it's really a way for them to earn money. And syempre mahirap talaga ang buhay ngayon. So you have to look for a lot of opportunities that you can do in order for you to earn money. That's number one. Second is, ano ba yung advantages or yung parang nabibigay na benefit ng TikTok sa ating buhay? Well, personally, TikTok is one of source of my entertainment during the pandemic year. Diba? Pandemic years, especially during the lockdown. And marami naman talaga sa atin ang nakapag-enjoy at maraming tayo natutunan with TikTok because of our content creators from, trending foods, what else, dalgona, yung paggawa ng dalgona coffee, ano ba, yung mga TikTok dance craze that really helps us to survive. Well, one of way to survive the boredomness of pandemic and being locked down in a very crucial space and situation. Pero syempre, aside from the advantages and benefits, meron din disadvantage. Ano ba yung mga disadvantage? Syempre, lumabas na dyan yung bagong era of piracy. Kung dati ang pinapirate ng mga tao is actually pertaining to a CD, and then ikakopy niya yung original content ng CD papunta dun sa mga local CD. Ngayon, we are doing a lot of content copying, tapos pinapamonetize natin kay TikTok to the point na nawawala na yung nawawala na yung credit for the original creators. Mas meron pa nga, diba? You are combining two different clips in order for you to kind of tweak the copyright concerns. Although may copyright naman tayo with TikTok, diba? Chine-check yan ni TikTok na, dapat ito yung binibigyan mo ng credit on this one, or you cannot use this particular material kung hindi ka nakahingi ng permission. Especially the music, diba? So may mga music tayo sa TikTok na we cannot use for our own videos. But definitely, hindi natin siya monetize kung meron tayong mga copyright issue. So yun yung isa sa disadvantage na nakita ko, yung pagpapalaganap ng piracy of content creations or content created videos. Aside from that is yung mga misinformations, especially nowadays, laganap ang AI-generated videos, images, contents. So, mas nagiging prone tayo to spreading false informations, what else, yung mga bashing, what else, yung mga hate videos. So, yun yung parang hindi magandang makita ng mga users and even the viewers. Especially, TikTok is para sa lahat. Hindi lang siya para sa matatanda, teenager, but also even the kids actually usually use TikTok. So, kapag may mga nakikita sila mga ganito, na-influencehan sila. Especially kids, yung mga maliit na bata, what they see is what they do. Hindi pa naman sila nakakaintindi of what is the right thing to do and what is the wrong thing to do. So yun, bad content, false informations, and yung longer time spent sa pag-scroll up, scroll down. Di ba parang, I consider that one as a disadvantage kasi parang for me, time is gold and definitely you cannot turn back time pag wala na, pag lumipas na, and scrolling up and scrolling down for a long period of time really eats up your time on a day. Although may mga tao talaga na wanted to spend longer time in terms of watching movies, watching clips in TikTok, and hopefully wala silang mga other priorities na dapat yun yung ginagawa nila at that particular moment. Kasi pag wala na, hindi na natin mababalik. So those are the things that I wanted to share with you in terms of this particular topic about banning TikTok in a particular country, especially in our country, kung mababan si TikTok sa atin. But for sure, Filipinos are very creative, and for sure, ma-overcome natin yan. Just like what happened with Friendster back in the years nung nawala siya, diba? We able to to come up with another way to engage ourselves. Nandiyan dumating si Facebook, we utilize Facebook, Twitter or Twitter X, Instagram, and then TikTok. So definitely for sure Filipinos will be able to survive. So yeah, that's it. I wanted to know your thoughts on this particular issues and kung ano man yung magiging impact sa inyo pag nawala si TikTok. So I'll see you in my next video soon. Bye-bye!